I opened my scriptures today and I opened it up to Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 25 to 26. What I like to do a lot of times is just I'll be sitting in meditation and open my scriptures up to just to wherever it lands, and I'll just start reading until like something just resonates with me, and then I just like to ponder on it and think about it. And so I wanted to share this with you. So it's verse 25 and 26, and it says, then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you an heart of flesh. That really resonated with me because I feel like I have experienced this in my own life. And, it's not something like I can read these scriptures and I can share this with you, I can share my experience with you. But until you actually feel this and experience it in your own life, I mean, they're just words on a paper and I'm just saying words to you. It comes down to truly surrendering our life, truly like recognizing that I've got a hard heart. I can look back in my life and see that I've had a hard heart in a lot of areas. I mean, you can go back and watch all my videos and things that I've shared, and you would understand how my heart would have gotten hardened, throughout my life. And it's just amazing how as we surrender to God and as we really pursue Christ and as we spend time in his words and as we spend time in meditation, just sitting in his stillness and in his peace and just being with him, that he really, like, he truly does give us a new heart. He puts a new spirit within us. He takes our stony heart away and he gives us this new spirit. And it says that he'll cleanse us from all of our idols. What's so amazing is that as we spend time in the spirit is able to show us our idols, and idols aren't necessarily like physical things, that we have sitting around our house. A lot of times idols are, what are we worshiping? What are we worshiping in our lives? If God is not first, then something else is. And it could be anything. It could be like, if you think about, like, what is the first thing that you think about whenever you wake up? Is it grabbing your phone? Is social life an idol? Is it food? Like, you're immediately hungry? You want your coffee immediately whenever you wake up? Like, what is it that your mind goes to? Those are our idols. And as we sit in the spirit, we're able to see these places within ourselves that are keeping our heart hard and keeping us from being able to receive the fullness of the spirit and to walk throughout our day in that spirit. And so as we turn to God, as we turn to Jesus Christ, they will give us a new heart. We can show up in this world differently. We'll have a new spirit that is put within us. And I mean, I cannot even begin to tell you how grateful I am that this is happening to me. I've lived my whole life with a hard heart, I feel like, because as it's changing and as my heart is changing and being softened, I can just see it. I can see it so clearly. But when we're living in it, we don't always know it. And so I just invite you. I invite you to receive, to receive that sprinkle of water, that he puts upon us, so that we can be clean of all of our filthiness, just all the things in our lives that we know just aren't good for our body and our soul, and just all of the idols that we have in our lives. And he'll give us a new spirit, he'll give us a new heart, and he'll help us to walk through this world at this time. You know, whenever there's just so much going on in this world, there's so much anger and hate, and just so much fighting, so much discord. And he needs people who are open to the Spirit to walk through this world, to bring love and light and goodness and hope and faith and joy, and just bring smiles to people, to be kind to people. And that's what he does. That's how he changes our hearts. That's whenever our hearts become softened and he puts a new spirit into us, we become as he is. We become like him, and we become vessels for him to bring his spirit into this world. So I just thought I would share that with you this morning as I've been reading my scriptures. And so this is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 25 and 26, if you want to go and read that for yourself.